Since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, I have been sharing information about its impact at the Port of Los Angeles and throughout the supply chain. While we continue to confront these challenges, and will do so for the foreseeable future, it is important to know that we are also focused on our environmental stewardship. Since the start of our Clean Air Action Plan in 2006, the Port of Los Angeles has reduced sulfur oxide emissions by 98% and diesel particulate matter by 87%. In 2015, I called for an update to the Clean Air Action Plan because we had met or exceeded our commitment 6 years ahead of schedule. The updated Clean Air Action Plan has ambitious goals, including the transition to zero emissions terminal equipment by the year 2030 and zero emissions trucks by 2035. We are working with partners to test nearly 80 zero emissions drayage trucks and 75 units of cargo handling equipment as part of 16 projects that will help us meet our long-term clean air goals. Last fall, the Port of Los Angeles, in partnership with the California Energy Commission and Everport Container Terminal, unveiled the world's first electric top handlers. Manufactured by Taylor Machine Works, this demonstration equipment has been tested daily in real-world conditions. Initial feedback has been very positive. Chris Cannon, the Port's Chief Sustainability Officer, was recently at our Everport Container Terminal watching this equipment in use.
Thanks, Gene. Today we're out at Everport Container Terminal to check in on one of our demonstration projects. This one involves a top handler. A top handler is like a forklift, only instead of lifting up from the bottom, it grabs from the top, hence the name. What's special about this top handler is that it's fully electric. It runs off of a battery, and it's not just any battery, it's a 1 megawatt battery. To put that in perspective, 1 megawatt is enough power to provide electricity to 600 homes. So that's a pretty big battery operating on this top handler over my shoulder. It's made as a joint venture between Taylor Machine Works and BYD. Taylor provides many of the top handlers that operate here at the port. The operators tell us there's no real difference in the way they operate it versus the way they operate the regular diesel ones.
We're getting a lot of good feedback, and the operators really like to use them on a daily basis. Charging capability is surprisingly very good. We charge anytime we can between breaks or shifts, and in 2 hours, we pretty much got a full charge after using it for a shift. So we found that we can almost go an entire shift and then some on a charge.
As you can see, this pre-commercial equipment is doing remarkable work. The progress is very encouraging, and we will continue to monitor their performance as we lead the way to prove the feasibility of zero emissions equipment. No other port in the world is doing more than the Port of Los Angeles in the area of testing and transitioning to zero emissions technology. We are extremely thankful to our Los Angeles marine terminal operators, customers, private industry, and to our regulatory and environmental stakeholders for helping us chart the course towards a new zero emissions future.